in program history. So the Broncos have a little bit more going for them as well as they try to hit that landmark win for Boise State women's basketball. They are now introducing the singer, so we will pause here and listen to the national anthem here in Taco Bell Arena.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Taco Bell Arena at Boise State University. I'm KJ Mack, your Taco Bell.
This is the presentation of the national anthem. Coming into this ball game, Boise State and Santa Clara. Boise State 2-0, Santa Clara 2-1. Starting for the Santa Clara Broncos of the West Coast Conference. Number 3, Candace Cronk. She's a 5'8 junior guard out of Wasilla, Alaska. She's averaging 23.2 points a game and 3 rebounds per game. And then they have primarily a 3-guard offense for the most part. Yes, you're going to also have Ashley Graham, a 5'7 senior guard out of Redmond, Washington, averaging 17.3 points a game, 2.3 rebounds, and a team high 5.4 assists. And the third guard will be Anna Martin, a 5'8 senior out of Oregon City, Oregon. She scores 5.7 points a game and 1.3 rebounds per game. Then the 2 post players will be number 43, Jen Gottschalk, a 6-foot junior forward out of Littleton, Colorado, 7.3 points a game and 5 rebounds per game. And then their big, tall post, 6'3 senior Ashley Gonnerman out of Oregon City, Oregon, hitting 9 points a game and bringing down 4 rebounds per game. As those will be your 5 starters for the Broncos of Santa Clara. Now for the Broncos of Boise State. Starting will be our traditional starting lineup so far this year. No changes after the first 2 games. At the point is Tasha Harris. Harris is a 5'7 sophomore out of Longmont, Colorado, averaging 11 points and 3.5 rebounds and 4 assists per game. It's highs in assists. At the shooting guard, Jess Thompson. She's averaging a team high 12.5 points per game and 5 rebounds and 3 assists per game and 3 steals per game. At the small forward will be Jackie Lee. She's a 5'1 junior forward out of Avondale, Arizona, averaging 10 points and 1.5 rebounds per game. The power forward is Jackie Thompson, the 5'11 junior out of Alamogordo, New Mexico, averaging 4 points and a team high 8 rebounds per ball game. And at the center position is Michelle Hessing, a 6'2 senior out of Boise's Capital High School, averaging 11 points, 4.5 rebounds, and a team high 2 blocks per ball game. As the lights start to come back up here for the game, as they have a light show here for Boise State's introductions here. Once again, the Broncos will probably focus more on trying to get the ball down low and hit the boards for rebounds, while Santa Clara will unlikely focus most of the game on the perimeter shot. They will run up and down the floor with Boise State. Probably the most running gun team the Broncos will play in probably their first 6 games. Of course, being the Boise State Broncos. As Boise State's getting their last words of advice from Coach Presnell, and the same for the Santa Clara Broncos, and who are coached by Michelle Bento Jackson. She's 67 and 58 overall in her career there at Santa Clara. Coach Presnell 17 and 15 at Boise State as he starts his second year here in charge of the Broncos. He's 413 and 142 overall in a little over 19 years of head coaching experience in the collegiate ranks. Still waiting for the lights to come up. Coming a little bit slower tonight than normal as we get ready for the tip here between Santa Clara and Boise State in women's collegiate basketball action. Boise State was picked to finish 6th in the West, checked out 5th in the West Athletic Conference this year. And the Santa Clara Broncos were picked to finish 4th in the West Coast Conference this year, a league in which they won last year and advanced to the WNIT before losing to Oregon State in the first round of that postseason tournament in Corvallis. Still waiting for the lights to come up here. We have the whistle, so we'll have the tip between Jackie Thompson of Boise State and Ashley Gonnerman. And the Santa Clara team has the control of the ball. Graham has it out top. Bounce pass to the right to Gestalt. Back out top to Gonnerman. Left side to Graham. Down low to Gestalt. She's going to kick it from the left wing to the right side to a wide open Martin. Cranks the 3. No good. Rebound a little bit out of the reach of Michelle Hessing of Boise State as Graham comes up with it for the Santa Clara Broncos. And then they pass it in to Gestalt. She loses the ball, but it's picked up by Martin. And now they get it off to Kronk. Kronk kicks it left to Graham, starts her dribble. Tasha Harris on her defensively, moves down the left side of the key, kicks it back to Gonnerman, who wasn't looking for it. Collected it, puts up a shot from 16 feet out. It's no good. Rebound by Martin of Santa Clara. She gets it down low to Gonnerman, and this time it's stolen by Jackie Lee of Boise State. And the Broncos of Boise State have their first possession of the ball game. Lee has it high, left side, picks up her dribble, gets it down low to Hessing, gets it to Jackie Thompson, right corner to Tasha Harris, out top to Jess Thompson, fakes the long shot, kicks it right side to Harris. 12 seconds on the shot clock, into Jackie Thompson, out to Jess Thompson, wide open for 3. She drains it, and the Boise State Broncos lead Santa Clara 3-0, 18:41 to go here in the first half. And Graham brings it up the floor, goes out high to Gonnerman, left side to Kronk. Jess Thompson on her defensively as they move to the top of the arc. Hands it off to Graham. Graham with the dribble in the high court. Harris on her defensively. Bounce past the high right side to Gonnerman. Out top to Gestalt. Down to the left post to Graham. She'll kick it out to the right corner to Martin, who drains the three-pointer, and we're tied at 3 all. Full court press by the Santa Clara Broncos. They get to Lee. Lee gets to Michelle Hessing, and Hessing tries to bounce pass it to Jess Thompson in the right wing, and it's kicked out of bounds by the Santa Clara Broncos. It'll be Boise State ball for a new shot clock. Actually, shot clock will be reset to 24 seconds. Jackie Thompson inbounds it to Tasha Harris. They go to Jess Thompson down low to Hessing. It's knocked loose, I believe, by Gonnerman. Graham picks it up for Santa Clara. Quickly up the floor. It looks like Martin got away with a travel there as she drove the right baseline. And she's fouled, I believe. They're going to say she was shooting. Couldn't tell whether it was a shot or a pass. No, they're going to say she was passing it. And it'll be team foul 1 on the Broncos. Santa Clara's ball. They inbounded from the right baseline underneath the basket to Gonnerman. The shot's off to the left. No good. Rebound Boise State. Lee gets it up the floor. Gets to Tasha Harris. She goes high right side. Out top to Jackie Thompson. Kicking to the left now to Jackie Lee. Lee drives the left wing to the post. Lays it up a little hard. No good. Rebound. Jess Thompson put back up and in. And it's a 5-3 Boise State lead. 17:37 to go in the first half. Graham brings Santa Clara up the floor. Takes on Tasha Harris. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it high left now to Kronk. Kronk dribbles it once. Gets it inside the left wing to Gonnerman. She'll try a skip pass out to the right wing to Martin, but it's knocked out of bounds by Boise State's Jackie Lee. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 17:23 to go in the first half. 5-3 Boise State. Both teams have the nickname Broncos, so bear with me if I confuse you sometimes. I'll try not to. Graham has it, goes left side to Gonnerman, out top to Gestalt, right side to Graham, and down low to Gonnerman. And the pass from Graham to Gonnerman is knocked out of bounds by Jackie Thompson, who got into the passing lane and it goes across the end line. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Santa Clara ball. Martin will inbound it from just to the right of the backboard. The officials hand her the ball. Inbound it out high right wing to Kronk. She puts up the three. It's good. And Santa Clara has their first lead of the game at 6-5. Full court press once again. Inbound pass goes to Harris. And we're going to have a timeout by Boise State. Coach Presnell not happy as they inbounded it to a player right along the baseline there. And if you don't want to do that, because that gives them basically a third player to trap you. And with 17:04 to go, we have the first 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. And if you're just joining us, you're listening to Boise State Women's Basketball live on Boise State Radio. It's the Santa Clara Broncos visiting the Boise State Broncos, and Santa Clara has a 1-point lead, 6-5 over Boise State with 17:04 to go here in the first half. Jess Thompson has all 5 points for Boise State. You've got Kronk and Martin each with a 3-point field goal for Santa Clara for their scoring. The officials hand Jackie Thompson the ball for the inbounds. Gets it into Tasha Harris. She'll get it over to Lee, and the Broncos break the full court press. That's Boise State. Bounce pass high right side to Jess Thompson. Out to Tasha Harris. Drives inside the key. Left side. Shots up. It's low. No good. Rebound. Hessing. Putback's no good. But she draws the foul, I believe, on Ashley Gonnerman. Check that. It was on 3 on a reach-in. Candace Kronk. Her first team foul on Santa Clara. And that sends Michelle Hessing to the free throw line. First one's up. It's good. We're tied at 6. Hessing shooting 60% from the floor so far this year. She's a 68% free throw shooter in her career. Second free throw up off the hill of the rim. No good. We're tied at 6. And Santa Clara's Martin comes up with the rebound. She'll bring it up the floor herself. Gets it off to Gashalt out top. Back to Martin high left side. Gets it down low to Gashalt on the give and go. Kicks it back out to Graham. Graham drives the center of the key. Shot's no good, and it'll be out of bounds off the shot. Possession to Boise State. Full court press once again by Santa Clara. Broncos have not faced the press at all in their first 2 games. Inbound pass goes to Thompson and over to Harris, and Boise State breaks the press once again. Pass goes high right side to Jess Thompson. She'll drive the right side of the key. Dishes to Jackie Thompson, right post, and she'll bank it up and in. It's an 8-6 Boise State lead. Graham quickly up the floor for Santa Clara. Kicks it right corner to Martin. Martin gets it down low to Gashalt. She'll drive around, trying to get around Hessing. It's there, and she puts up a scoop shot. It's good, and we're tied at 8. Jackie Thompson gets the ball into Tasha Harris along the right baseline, and she'll lose it. It's stolen by Martin. She gets to the Gonnerman, and Gonnerman's going to travel with it as she tries to spin around Jackie Thompson. And that's a turnover on Santa Clara. Boise State once again will inbound it against the full court press. This time it goes out to Jess Thompson all by herself on the right side of the floor. Brings it up the floor herself. Goes to the free throw line. Gets down low to Hessing. Back out to Lee. Lee gets it to Hessing. She drives the right post. Shot is short. And rebound by Gonnerman of Santa Clara. Up to Martin to Graham. Graham down low to Gashalt. Drives, puts up the reverse layup. It rolls around and falls in. It's a 10-8 Santa Clara lead. Full court press once again. Tasha Harris with the ball. Gets it over to Lee. Up to Jess Thompson. Thompson drives inside the key. Takes down the left lane. And banks it up and in over the top of 2 Santa Clara players. And we're tied at 10 with 15:26 to go here in the first half. Graham quickly up the floor for Santa Clara. Gets it to Gonnerman. She'll lob it down the high-low pass to the right post to Gashalt. And she'll get it up and in. And an uncontested layup. Inbound pass goes to Jess Thompson. Full court press once again. Broncos have a 2-on-2 fast break if they hurry. Lee has it, drives to center of the key, and pulls up from about 8 feet out. It's good, and we're tied at 12 all as the Broncos are in a horse race here going up and down the floor. Martin has a higher down the right wing, takes a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound Harris of Boise State. She gets Boise State up the floor quickly, down the right wing to Jess Thompson. Jackie T calling for it in the right post. They won't get it there. Get it out top instead to Lee. Lee starts her dribble. Bounce pass high left side to Harris now. Down inside the left wing to Hessing. Dishes it off to Jackie Thompson, and the ball knocked loose by Gonnerman. It wasn't Gonnerman, it was Kronk who got in between the ball and Thompson, and it goes out of bounds off of Kronk. We've reached our under 16-minute media break. It'll be Boise State's ball when we come back. 14:35 to go here in the first half. We're tied at 12. Boise State hosting Santa Clara. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
Sean is worth a $50 gift certificate to the Murphy or Ram. If you're ready, Sean, on your mark, get set, and go. Look at this, 2 for 2. Three-pointer, get in there. This kid doesn't miss. 10 seconds left. I hope you guys are keeping track. 3, 2, 1. Hey, congratulations, Sean. You did real well on that.
Taco Bell Arena in Boise, Idaho. You're listening to Boise State University women's basketball. The Broncos hosting the Broncos of Santa Clara. Boise State ball on the floor for the Broncos. Senior Nadia Begay out of Kirtland, New Mexico. Sophomore Rebecca Capolino out of Costa Mesa, California. Inbound pass goes to Harris. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound by Capolino. A scrum on the floor. Now they're going to call it a tie ball. As couldn't see who tied it up for Santa Clara, but it will be Boise State ball with the possession arrow. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Begay will inbound it to the left wing to Harris. Out high left side now to Jess Thompson. Starts her dribble. Bounce pass high right side to Begay. Begay gets it down low to Amanda Stewart, who's checked in for Michelle Hessing. Being trapped. Stewart gets it over to the left wing to Jess Thompson. Open for a 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound by Gestalt. Monteith has checked in also for Santa Clara, trying to figure out who's out. It's Gonnerman that's out of the game for Santa Clara. Kronk has it, gets a right wing to Graham. Graham has Harris on her. Bounce pass into Monteith. Backs up against Capolino. Shots up. It's short. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up with a hook shot. It's good. And it's a 14-12 Santa Clara lead. Harris brings up Boise State. Goes down the right wing to Jess Thompson. Right baseline to Harris. She'll put up an 18-footer. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound by Monteith of Santa Clara. Gets it up to Graham. Graham loses it momentarily. Gets it. Control of it. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it out top to Martin. Down low now to Monteith. She'll back up against Capolino. Kicks it out high right side to Kronk. Kronk dribbles it once. And a foul away from the ball now as Rebecca Capolino will be called for holding, I believe, on Casey Monteith. Team foul 2 on Boise State. Jenna Galassi checks in now, replacing Tasha Harris for Boise State. And Anna Martin checks out of the game. She's replaced by Tracy Walker. Inbound pass by Santa Clara goes into Monteith and then back to Graham, wide open underneath, and she'll lay it up and in. And it's a 4-point Santa Clara lead, 16-12. Begay brings it up the floor, goes down the right wing to Jess Thompson, out high to Jenna Galassi. Galassi starts her dribble, moves high left, down the left wing to Begay, puts up a 3-pointer. Didn't set herself very well, and it was short. However, the rebound was a battle over between Stewart and I believe got Gestalt, and it goes out of bounds off of Santa Clara. Galassi will inbound it from the left baseline, gets it into Begay, and Begay was trying to get it to Jess Thompson. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Instead of going out to the wing, Jess Thompson tried to cut in, and the pass went to her left. Miscommunication on Boise State, and a turnover on the Boise State Broncos. 2 by Boise State, 3 so far by Santa Clara. Inbound pass goes to Walker. They go right side to Kronk, out top to Monteith. Picks up her dribble, goes left side to Walker, out top now to Graham. Graham kicks a right wing to Monteith. She'll get around her defender. Drives. Shot blocked by Stewart. Rebound by Monteith. Bounce pass to Gestalt. Her shot is put up. No good. Rebound Amanda Stewart of Boise State. Begay with the ball. She's playing the point in this alignment. Goes left side to Capolino. Down the wing to Galassi. Galassi starts her dribble. They go to the trapper. Capolino gets the ball. Puts up an 18-footer. In and out. No good. Put back Stewart. And it's a 16-14 Santa Clara lead as Boise State cuts it to 2. Graham quickly up the floor for Santa Clara, out top to Monteith. They lob it down low to Gachalt, and it's knocked loose and to the left by Stewart of Boise State. And Santa Clara will have to inbound it from the left corner, deep left corner. Kronk will have the honors of getting it inbound. She's going to be guarded by Jess Thompson. Pass goes out high left sideline to Graham. Graham moves to the top, kicks it left to Monteith, back to Graham on the right side, gets around her defender, drives the right post, puts the shot up off the bottom of the backboard, rebound Stewart, and Boise State with the ball. Begay has it up the left side of the floor, gets it to Galassi. Galassi gets into Stewart, back to Galassi, pulls up from 16 feet out, left baseline, it's good, and we're tied at 16. First points of the year for Jenna Galassi. Kronk gets it up the floor, goes right side to Walker, down low to Gachalt. She'll take on Stewart, backing in, walked with it, and they call her for it. And turnover number 4 on Santa Clara. Bridget Reyes checks into the game now for Boise State. But we've reached our 12-minute media break. Let's take a timeout. We have 11:31 to go here in the first half. It's 16-16, Boise State and Santa Clara. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
Bridget Reyes checks in during the timeout for the Broncos.
Idaho, you're listening to Boise State University Women's Basketball live on Boise State Radio. We're tied at 16 between Boise State and Santa Clara. And Bridget Reyes brings Boise State up the floor. You've got Reyes, Capolino, Begay. Begay gets a pass left wing. Gets it down low to Capolino. She'll start her dribble. Gets it to Galassi. Drives left baseline. Banks it up over the top of Martin. Check that Monteith. It was too far. And Monteith came up with the rebound. And Santa Clara turns it over on the other end. As Galassi drives the left side of the key. Lays it up a little too short. And a rebound by Santa Clara. I think it was Monteith with it. Walker with the ball. Drives the left side of the key. Lays it up. Actually didn't lay up as shot from about 3 feet out is good. 18-16. Santa Clara on top. 10:49 to go. Begay has it high right side. Out top to Galassi. Galassi's taking the last 2 shots for the Broncos. One was long and one was short. Galassi still with it. Drives inside the right wing. Takes it to the hoop. Puts up the shot. Short off the rim. 3 straight shots missed by Galassi now. Rebound by Graham. Graham gets up the Kronk. She'll drive the right baseline. Shot blocked by Jenna Galassi, and she gets the rebound. And it's Boise State ball. And Bridget Reyes brings it up the floor for Boise State. They go right side to Capolino. Wide open lane down the right side. Takes the shot. It's blocked by Monteith. And a loose ball picked up by Graham of Santa Clara. Nice recovery by Monteith for Santa Clara. Kronk has it left side, kicks it right side. Actually, it's out top to Walker. I thought it was going to Graham on the right side. Walker's 3-pointer is no good. Rebound by Monteith. Gets it out high to Graham. Graham drives the right side of the key. Lays it up, no good. And a foul on, I believe, Nadia Begay of Boise State. And it's team foul 3 on the Broncos. First on Begay. 1 team foul on Santa Clara. 9:49 to go here in the first half. And we got Ashley Graham at the free throw line. Shots up, off to the left was an ugly one, no good. 93% free throw shooter on the year. And Gachalt gets her first breather of the game as she's replaced by Claire Goins. And Boise State with mass subs is Jackie Lee, Jackie Thompson, Tasha Harris, and Michelle Hessing will check back in. Free throw is good by... The second free throw is good by Graham, and it's now a 19-16 ball game in favor of Santa Clara. Boise State, Jess Thompson gets it down to the left post. Hessing turn around and banks it up and in, and it's now 19-18 Santa Clara by 1. And as we come up the floor, we're going to have a foul on Tasha Harris reaching in. Team foul 4 on Boise State. The first, I believe, on Tasha Harris. And Cronk inbounds it out high to Graham. Graham's got Harris on her defensively. Out top to Walker. Moves around his screen. Down the high right side. Drives to the baseline. And got herself too far under. Kicks it out to Cronk. Cronk gets it down the left sideline to Graham. Out top to Walker now. And a bounce pass down to Monteith. It looked like she was off balance. Going to call a foul on Jackie Thompson. And it's now 5 team fouls on Boise State, 1 on Santa Clara. First team foul on, our first personal foul on Jackie Thompson. Santa Clara ball, but then bound it from the left side, new 30-second shot clock. Graham has it just to the left of the backboard. And inbound pass is knocked loose by Tasha Harris and picked up by Jackie Thompson. And then Ashley Graham is called for a reach-in foul. Second team foul on Santa Clara. First on Graham. Tasha Harris will walk it up the floor for Boise State. 9:06 to go. Santa Clara by 1, 19-18. Jess Thompson has it out top to Jackie Thompson. To Tasha Harris into Hessing. Dishes it over to the right side to Jackie Thompson. Out right wing to Jess Thompson for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound Monteith. Loses her balance and is called for traveling. Boise State ball. Lee will inbound it from the right baseline. Gets it into Tasha Harris. Harris fakes the pass, drives, goes left side of the key, lays it up to South. Broncos can't make a layup for the life of them, it seems, as it missed several of them, and it's still 19-18 Santa Clara. Graham has it, gets it down low to Goins. Ball knocked loose by Lee. Lee thought Jess Thompson's going on the fast break, and instead she threw it right to Cronk, and they didn't reset the shot clock. They now do fix it. Cronk and Graham will check out, replaced by Martin and Purvis for Santa Clara. So the Santa Clara Broncos have Walker, Purvis, Goins, Monteith, and Martin on the floor. Goins has it, gets it out top to Walker. Walker starts her dribble. Lee on her defensively for Boise State. Picks up her dribble. They get it down low to Monteith. She's on the floor once again, and it's going to be a jump ball. Low pass, and she had to get down low to get it, and as she did, lost her balance, fell to the floor, and Boise State tied her up. Possession arrow belongs to Santa Clara. They have 11 seconds on the shot clock. As Martin will inbound it from the left baseline, gets it out high, ball knocked loose, almost stolen by Lee, but Walker comes up with it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Walker with it, gets around Lee. She drives the right side of the key. Hess knocks it loose. Lee picks it up, beats Jess Thompson on the fast break, and the Broncos miss another layup. Boise State, that is, misses another layup. And this time the rebound is a tie ball between Jess Thompson, I believe it was Walker. Possession arrow will belong to Boise State. In the meantime, we've reached our 8-minute media break. Let's take a timeout, send it back to the studio. 7:58 to go here in the first half. It's 19-18 Santa Clara over Boise State. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio. in Taco Bell Arena. You're listening to Boise State Women's Basketball live on Boise State Radio. That's KBSU AM 730 in Boise, KZJ FM 1450, AM 1450 in Twin Falls, and KBSK FM 89.9 in McCall. Boise State ball. Lee inbounds at left corner to Tasha Harris. She'll start her dribble. Moves high left wing, now across to the top. Drives inside the key. Faked her defender away from her. Thought she was going to drive. She held up and puts up the shot from about 9 feet out. It's good. And Boise State has a 1-point lead, 20-19 over Santa Clara. Walker had the ball, kicks it to the right side where they got it to Purvis. And Purvis tried to juke her defender, and as a result is called for traveling. And it's Boise State ball on the turnover. Harris brings it up the floor, gets it to Jess Thompson right side, skip pass left side to Jackie Thompson, puts up a 16-footer. It's good from just left of the key, and it's 22-19 Boise State with a 3-point lead here. Kronk brings it up, Goines has it out top, goes right side to Purvis. Bounce pass back to Goines, right side of the right wing. Spins around, Hessing shots up, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it out left side to Martin. She'll drive inside the wing, hands it off to Purvis. Purvis gets it back to Goines on the left side of the key. And her shot's up, and it's rejected out of bounds by Michelle Hessing from about 3 feet out. And it's going to be Santa Clara ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And Martin will inbound it from just to the left of the backboard. Gets it out high to Walker. Walker starts her dribble. Harris on her defensively. Drives down the key. Kicks a left side to Purvis for a 3. And it's good. And we're tied at 22 with 6:46 to go here in the first half. Harris brings it up the floor. Goes down the right wing. Gets it into Hessing. Hessing drives against Goines. Puts up the hook shot from about 4 feet out. It's good. And Boise State has a 2-point lead with 6:33 to go. Goines has it, goes left side now to Purvis. Thompson on her defensively. Picks up the dribble, gets it into Monteith. She's going to back up against Jackie Thompson. Gets it back out to Walker. Almost lost it as Walker wasn't looking for it. She does track it down before it goes across the midcourt stripe. Gets it back to Monteith. 6 seconds on the shot clock. They go right side to Walker. Pulls up from about 16 feet out. It's good. And we're tied at 24 all with 6:02 to go here in the first half. Tasha Harris throws the ball away, try to bounce past to Jess Thompson. She didn't move to it quick enough, and it was stolen by Purvis. And then on the fast break, Walker drives to the center of the floor, and she's fouled on the shot by, I believe, Jackie Thompson. Team foul 6 on Boise State, 2 on Santa Clara. I believe that's the first. They check that second on Jackie Thompson. Rebecca Capolino now checks in to replace Jackie. Monteith checks out for Santa Clara, replaced by Gottschalk. Goins has it. Boy, she gets away with traveling there. Backing up against Hessing. Puts up the shot from about 4 feet out. It's good. And Harris throws the ball away again. However, this time Martin can't control it as it goes out of bounds. It's 26-24 Santa Clara with the lead. 5:41 to go here in the first half. Capolino has a high left side for Boise State. Goes down the left wing to Lee. Lee starts her dribble, being double teamed. Gets it to Capolino, wide open. Drives to the left baseline. Shot is up. It's no good on the layup. And once again, the Broncos can't hit a layup. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Boise State. Santa Clara ball. Goins brings it in bound to Walker, and Walker brings it up the floor. Kicks it left side to Martin. Lee on her defensively. Moves around to screen to the top. Moves down the left side of the key. Kicks the left baseline to Gottschalk. Trying to back up. She dishes off to the left corner now. Can't see who the player was. Martin back to Gottschalk. Shot is way off. Rebound by Goins with 7 seconds to go. Purvis has it. Gets it to Gottschalk. She's going to drive on Capolino. Oh, she walks with it. And they do finally call her for the travel. As she found herself wide open after she was thinking about passing it off. Then seeing that she had a lane down the key and forgot to dribble it. And it's Boise State ball. Nadia Begay checks back in for Boise State, replacing Jess Thompson. So you got Hessing, Lee, Begay, Harris, And Capolino on the floor for Boise State. Capolino has it, gets it back to Begay, drives open in the center of the key, pull-up jumper from about 7 feet out is good, and we're tied at 26 with 4:40 to go here in the first half. Walker gets it up the floor, goes to Schalt, left post, he's cut off, dishes it off the Goings, making a cut down the key, it's good, and Santa Clara up 28-26 with 4:26 to go here. And Boise State gets the ball to Hessing, and she's just leveled to the floor. And the foul is going to be, I believe, on Martin. Her first, team foul 3. Amanda Stewart now checks in for Boise State, replacing Michelle Hessing at the center position. And Lee will inbound it from the left sideline. We're going to have a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Martin holding Tasha Harris. That's 2 quick fouls on Santa Clara. It's Anna Martin. And it's team foul 4. Ashley Graham will check back in now for Martin, who's in foul trouble. And it's Boise State ball. They'll inbound it from out on the right baseline, close to the corner. Lee has to hurry, gets it into Harris. Harris starts her dribble, moves to the top, kicks it right side to Lee. Lee gets it in low to Capolino. Ball kicked away by Santa Clara. Capolino gets it, tries to get it off to Lee. It's going to be a loose ball on the floor, and I believe the possession arrow belongs to Santa Clara. Broncos Boise State Broncos a little lackadaisical with the ball that time there. Santa Clara gets the ball to Graham. She'll walk it up the floor with a 2-point lead for Santa Clara. Bounce pass high left side to Schalt. Left to Purvis. She'll bring it out top. Kicks it high right to Graham. Fakes left, goes right. Puts up a shot. It's way short. Rebound knocked out by, I think, Walker. It's picked up in the right corner by Schalt. And back to Walker. She drives the left side of the key. Puts up an underhand scoop shot. It's good. And it's 30-26, Santa Clara. Begay has the ball right side for Boise State. Goes to the baseline. She's cut off. Gets it off to Lee. Lee tries to get it to Stewart. Back to Lee. Out top to Capolino. Left to Harris. She'll drive. And as she drives, she collides with the Santa Clara Bronco. And there's going to be a foul called on Purvis for Santa Clara. Team foul 5 on Santa Clara. The first personal on Brittany Purvis. We've reached our under 4-minute media break. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, Boise State will have the ball. They will inbound it. 3:29 to go here in the first half. It's Santa Clara by 4, 30-26 over Boise State. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
Giants 3, Jacksonville 3.
Boise, Idaho. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio. It's Santa Clara 30, Boise State 26 with 3:29 to go here in the first half. Neither team trying to be able to get more than a 4-point lead here in this game. And it's Boise State ball. Lee inbounds a left wing to Harris. She'll move around a screen. Still with the dribble. Moves high right side. And pass goes to Begay. Out top to Capolino. She'll pull up from 17 feet out. In and out. No good. Rebound Stewart of Boise State. Gets it out to Harris. Into the corner to Lee. Open for 3. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Capolino. And she's fouled by Jen Gottschalk. Team foul 5. No, check that. 6 on Santa Clara. So each team with 6 now. Inbound pass goes to Harris. Drives to the right side. Plays it up short. That's got to be at least the 8th layup Boise State's missed here in the first half. Quickly up the floor is Santa Clara. Walker pulls up from 18 feet. It's no good, but it goes right into the hands of Gachalt. And she tries to put up a reverse layup, and it's blocked by Capolino, but they're going to call her for contact. And that's Rebecca Capolino's second personal foul with 2:53 to go here in the first half. That's going to send Jen Gachalt to the free throw line. On the year, 50% free throw shooter, 4 of 8. First one's up. It's good. 31-26 is the score. Santa Clara on top. Harris and Capolino check out for Boise State, replaced by Jess Thompson and Michelle Hessing. Second free throw is a brick. It's the front of the rim and goes straight into Michelle Hessing's hands. And it's Bronco Boise State ball. Lee has it, goes left baseline to Jess Thompson, drives, lays it up short, no good. Rebound Gachalt of Santa Clara. Graham brings it up the floor for Santa Clara. They've got Graham, Gachalt, Walker, Goins, and Cronk on the floor. Cronk gets the pass out top, drives the key, lays it up too hard. Rebound Begay, Boise State. Jess Thompson with the ball. She'll bring it up the floor. Kicks it high right to Stewart. Down the right wing to Begay. Back to Stewart. Puts up a 4-footer off the glass. It's good. And it's 31-28. Boise State's cut the 5-point lead to 3. Cronk with the ball. Drives the right baseline. Pulls up from 16 feet out. It's good. And it's 33-28. Santa Clara back up by 5 points. Jess Thompson brings it up the floor for Boise State. Goes right side to Begay. Skip pass to Stewart, left lane, drives and banks it up from the post, and it's 33-30. Boise State's back to within 3 points. 1:37 to go here in the first half. Cronk with the ball. She's going to lose it, but is knocked out of her hands by Jess Thompson. And now Galassi will check in. Jenna Galassi replacing Jackie Lee with 1:33 to go here in the first half. It's 33-30 Santa Clara. Inbound pass goes to Walker. Galassi will guard her defensively in the high court. Pass goes left side to Goins. Out top to Cronk. Ball knocked loose by Jess Thompson. Cronk picks it up in the back court. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cronk will drive the right wing. Pulls up. It's way short, an air ball. Galassi with the rebound. Gets it quickly to Begay. And Boise State's in the front court. Hands it off to Jess Thompson. Back to Begay. Thinks about the three. Fakes, drives the right baseline. As she's driving, she's fouled. And I think it's going to be either Cronk or Graham, one of the two with the foul. It's going to be on Ashley Graham. Her second, team foul 7, so that will send Nadia Begay to the free throw line for Boise State. Santa Clara with a 3-point lead, 33-30. Begay's first free throw up and good. 81% free throw shooter in her career. Hasn't missed this year, 9 of 9. Graham checks out, as does Gachalt. Into the game is Yasmin Kimyajolu. I'm going to butcher that name. I apologize. Second free throw up and good. It's a 1-point ball game. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Goins has it left side to Kimajolu. Ojolu. Hands it off to Walker. Walker with the ball in the high court. Galassi on her. Goes right side to Gonerman, who's back in. Out top to, I cannot see who the player is. She kicks it right side to Cronk. Launches the three off the rim. No good. Gonerman at the rebound. Drives the left post. Banks it up and in and draws the foul. It's 35-32. Count the basket. And foul on Nadia Begay, her second. Team foul 8 on Boise State, and we're going to have a lane violation on Santa Clara as Yasmin Kimyajiolu was messing around with Michelle Hess. I'm not sure quite what she did, but she was called for the violation. Nadia Begay checks out of the game. Tasha Harris back in. She'll bring the ball up the floor for Boise State. Goes down the right wing to Jess Thompson. Gets it into Hessing. Hessing spins, double team, banks it up, no good. Rebound, Stewart. Putback is partially blocked. A lot of contact down there. And a rebound by Santa Clara with 19 seconds to go. It's still 35-32. Santa Clara by 3. Walker with the ball. Starts your dribble, moves around to screen the high court inside the right wing, drives, banks it up, way short. Rebound, Hessing gets it up to Harris. Harris will shoot it off at the buzzer, off the back of the rim, no good. And it's going to be a 3-point Santa Clara lead as we go to the intermission. First deficit at the half this year for Boise State, who have led by double digits in their first 2 games at the break. And we're going to go ahead and send it back to the studio for 10 to 11 minutes here. And then when we come back, we'll go over the first half stats and get ready for the start of the second period. Once again, at the break, it's the Santa Clara Broncos 35 and the Boise State Broncos 32. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boise State University is pleased to have the Capital High Golden Girls for part of your halftime entertainment this evening. The group will be performing 2 numbers for you. The first is a military routine entitled Your Attention Please, followed by a little jazz routine to Come On Ride the Train. And here they are, the Capital High Golden Girls. We'll have them come back in just a minute. Right now, though, it's time to see if we can't give away some more food. Allie has been selected to make a shot to win some great food. Allie needs to make a layup, a free throw, and 33-pointer in 30 seconds. She can do that. We will give her a $50 gift certificate to Chicago Connection. If she can't, we'll give her a free cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. We've got 30 on the clock. Allie, are you ready? Set and go. Layup, not a problem. Now the free throw. Not a problem. update from Fort Collins. About a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Colorado State 33, Boise State 29. Now, would you welcome back Capital High Golden Girls. They are under the direction of Julie Stevens, Clara Tucker, and Bridget Rutz. Bronco Vision for first half stats brought to you by Boise Office Equipment. Make sure the next time your business has a need for quality copying, call Boise Office Equipment 377-1666. For Santa Clara, they were 15 of 36 from the field, 41%. 3 of 7 from the three-point line, 42%. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 50%. 25 rebounds. Leading scorer is Gottschalk with 7. For the Broncos, 14 of 36 from the field, 38%. 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 16%. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. 19 rebounds. And the leading scorer is Jessica Thompson with 7. Halftime stats brought to you by Boise Office Equipment.
Here at Taco Bell Arena. We've got about 3 minutes left here in the halftime. Leading scores in the first half for Santa Clara. Top scorer was Jen Gottschalk for 7 points, 5 rebounds. She was followed by Tracy Walker with 6 points. Then you've got 5 points by Kronk and 4 points by Claire Goins, 2 points by Gunnerman, 3 points by Graham and Martin. Martin with 2 rebounds. 4 points. 4 points by Goins. She also has 4 rebounds. You have 2 points and 8 rebounds by Casey Monteith, and 3 points by Brittany Purvis. For Boise State, the leading scorer is Jessica Thompson, 7 points and 2 rebounds and 2 assists. 6 points by Amanda Stewart and 4 rebounds. 5 points by Michelle Hessing and 3 rebounds. 2 points by Jackie Lee. 4 points and a rebound by Jackie Thompson. 2 points and a rebound by Tasha Harris. 2 points by Galassi. And 4 points by Nadia Begay. Both teams pretty close stat-wise. From the floor, Santa Clara has hit 15 of 36, 41.7%. Boise State has hit 14 of 36, 38.9%. Santa Clara is 3 of 7 from the three-point line for 43%. Boise State 1 of 6 for 16.7%. From the free throw line, Santa Clara is 2 of 4 for 50%. Boise State 3 of 4 for 75%. Rebounding went to Santa Clara. That was a little bit surprising for us. We figured we would have the edge on the boards, 25-19 in favor of Santa Clara. Santa Clara with 11 offensive boards. Boise State with 8. Santa Clara with 6 assists, 11 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals. Boise State with 6 assists, 7 turnovers, 4 blocks, and 5 steals. Foul-wise, let's see. They've got 2 Santa Clara players in foul trouble. Ashley Graham and Anna Martin each with 2. 1 by Gottschalk, Kronk, and Purvis. For Boise State, you've got 2 by Jackie Thompson, 2 by Nadia Begay, and 2 by Rebecca Capolino. 1 on Jackie Lee and 1 on Tasha Harris. Both teams meeting with their coaches for the last time before we start the second half here. If you're just joining us, once again, this is Boise State women's basketball, as Boise State hosting Santa Clara in their final of 3 straight home games to open up the 2006-07 season here. Boise State 2-0 coming in, Santa Clara 2-1 coming in. Would be Boise State to start the second half. They're going to open up with the same starters. Tasha Harris, Jackie Lee, Jackie Thompson, Jess Thompson, and Michelle Hessing. For Santa Clara, you got Graham, Gottschalk, Kronk. Looks like Gonerman's back in there. She didn't play much in the first half. Only 6 after starting the game. And then you've got Anna Martin back in there. Boise State ball. Inbound pass went to Harris. Down the right wing to Jess Thompson. Back to Harris. Left side. Out top actually now to Jackie Thompson. Down the right side to Lee. Lee gets it to Harris in the right corner. Gets it down low to Hessing. Turnaround shot. Hook shot is off to the left. Hit the rim and rolled across. No good. Rebound by Santa Clara. Graham has it up the floor. Gets it out top to Gachalt. Goes right side to Martin. And a foul. Foul on one of the Boise State players. I think they said Jackie Thompson. Her third with 19:31 to go here. Santa Clara ball. Can't see who's inbounding. It's Martin inbounds it underneath the basket to Gottschalk. She's cut off by Hesse and forces the ball to be kicked out to Graham in the high court. They go right side to Gonerman. Jackie Thompson gets a hand on it. And Capolino will check in to replace Jackie Thompson, who's picked up her third personal foul. Santa Clara ball with 23 seconds to go on their shot clock. Inbound pass goes to Graham in the high court. They reverse to the left now to Gottschalk. Out top to Kronk, now to the right to Graham. Graham dribbles it once, gets it off to Gonerman for 3 at the top. It's good. And Santa Clara has their largest lead of the night at 6. With 19:05 to go here in the ball game. And we're going to have a traveling call on Boise State as they bring it up the floor. And Boise State comes up with no points in their first 2 possessions. Graham brings Santa Clara up the floor. 18:54 to go. Bounce pass goes to Gonerman. Out top to Gachalt. Reversing it right to Graham. Graham goes out high to the left to Kronk. Open for 3. Shots off the rim. No good. Rebound Harris of Boise State. She'll bring it up the floor herself. Goes to the high right side. Gets it down low to Hessing. Ball intercepted and stolen by Gottschalk. As pass a little bit slow by Harris. Graham has the ball now. She'll bring it up the floor. Ooh, walked with it there. Nothing else. She palmed it. Got out to Gottschalk. Back to Graham. Bounce pass to Gonerman. Gonerman kicks it out top to Gottschalk. Back to Gonerman. Open for 3 off the rim. No good. And crashing the boards is Martin for Santa Clara. Gets it out to Graham. Left side to Martin. Shot is slow. And no, it's no good. Rebound by Lee. Lee gets it up to Jess Thompson. She'll drive. Pulls up from 8 feet out. Right wing. It's good. And it's 38-34. Boise State cuts. Cuts the lead to 4 with 17:55 to go. And then quickly on the other end, Gachalt gets the ball in for Santa Clara. And it's 17:45. It's a 6-point Santa Clara lead. Jess Thompson has the ball in front of the basket, lays it up once. It's too long, gets her own rebound. Putbacks off to the right, no good. And then a foul on Michelle Hessing of Boise State on the rebound. 17:38 to go. It's 40-34. Santa Clara with the 6-point lead. And the ball. That's the second personal on Michelle Hessing. Second team foul on Boise State. Graham brings it up the floor. Bounce pass higher right side to Gottschalk. Out top to Gonerman. Right side now to Martin. Gets it to Gonerman, cutting down the right side of the key. Walks with it and gets away with it. Picks up the ball. Gets it off to Gottschalk, and she'll put up a reverse layup. And it's an 8-point ball game in favor of Santa Clara. And Lee has it left side. Gets it off to Tasha Harris, left wing. She drives to the left baseline, loses it. As she tried a no-look pass to Hessing, who wasn't waiting for it. It was a terrible pass, but the Broncos luck out as he goes out of bounds off of Santa Clara. Harris needs to be a little bit more controlled with the ball. She's the point. They need to be a little bit more exact. Inbound pass goes to Harris. Bounce pass out high right wing to Capolino. She'll sink an 18-footer. And Boise State cuts the lead back to 6 points now. 16:51 to go. Shot up by Santa Clara. I didn't see who it was. Rebound by Rebecca Capolino. Boise State running. Capolino has a right wing and kicks it back to Harris. Pass knocked loose, but Harris tracks it down. Capolino with it. They go left now to Lee. Lee out top. They're looking to trap. They get to Hessing. And, boy, there is all sorts of contact. And Santa Clara is getting away with murder here. And they get up with a loose ball. Cronk comes up with the ball. She brings it across the midcourt stripe. And loses the ball. Picks it back up. Gets it off to Graham. 16-11 to go here in the first half. In the ball game. They go right side to Chalk. Out top to Cronk. Down low to Gonnerman. She'll lose the ball. Picked up by Harris of Boise State. She'll bring it up the floor herself. Takes the right side of the key. Lays it up and in. And a foul called on Santa Clara's Anna Martin. That's her third with 15:56 to go. And count the basket. And we're going to hit our under 16-minute media break. Let's send it back to the studio. When we come back, Boise State's Tasha Harris will be at the line for one for your conventional three-point play. 15:56 to go. It's 42-38 Santa Clara on top. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
In the most in 25 seconds, wins a gift certificate to Lippy's. And remember, you can only grab one at a time. So if you're ready, on your mark, get set, and go. 10 seconds up. 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go, David Martin. Continue preseason home play Sunday, December 3rd against San Diego. Game time 2 o'clock. Next home game for the guys, Wednesday, November 29th.
Hello, you're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio. 15:56 to go in the ballgame. Santa Clara with a 4-point lead, 42-38. At the line for Boise State, Tasha Harris. Harris is a 71% free throw shooter in her career. First free throw, the free throw is up. It's no good. Capolino comes up with the rebound for the Boise State Broncos. It's 42-38. Boise State with the ball. Harris has it, drives the left side of the key, puts up at a half hook shot. It's good from about 3 feet out on the left side, and it's 40-42. Boise State cutting the lead to 2 points. And this time they get it to Cronk. Cronk gets it down to Gottschalk for the rebound, for the shot. It's missing, and then as Cronk comes up with the rebound, she's pushing away on Boise State, and a foul called on Candace Cronk. Her second, team foul 2 on Santa Clara. And Harris brings the ball up the floor for Boise State. Gets to Jess Thompson. Down low to Hessing. Right corner to Harris for 3. Might have been partially deflected, but it's going to go out of bounds off the backboard, I believe, and it'll be Santa Clara ball. Walker will check in now for Santa Clara, replacing Martin. And full court press by Boise State. A token press. They'll back up now. They got the ball in bounds. Walker will bring it up the floor. Lee will meet her at the midcourt stripe. Pass goes to the high left. They got Schalk down to Cronk. She'll bring it out top. And then they get it to Graham. Graham loses the ball, picks it up, gets it to Gonnerman. Shot is short off the bottom of the backboard. And I believe they're going to call a foul on Michelle Hessing. If it is, it's her third personal foul. Checked that her second. The last time they had 2 up was wrong, so it is only her second personal foul. And that's going to send Gonnerman to the free throw line. Santa Clara up by 2, 42-40, make it 43-40 with 15:04 to go here in the ball game. 67% free throw shooter on the year, 2 of 3 coming into this game. She makes both of them here to give Santa Clara a 4-point lead, 44-40. Harris brings Boise State up the floor. 15 minutes to go exactly. They get down low to Hessing. Double team. She'll try to kick it off to Capolino, who wasn't expecting it. And it'll go out of bounds off of the sophomore from Costa Mesa, California. And we're going to have Graham walking it up the floor for Santa Clara. Bounce pass high right to Gottschalk. Out top to Kronk. Kronk looks at the three, kicks it down the left wing to Walker. Lee on her defensively. Walker still with it. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Picks up the dribble. Gets it into the left wing to Gonnerman. Gonnerman trying to get around Capolino. Fumbled the ball, missed her shot as he went off to the right. Rebound Capolino. Broncos have the ball up the floor. High right side is Jess Thompson. They tried to get down low to Lee, and a pass stolen by Santa Clara. I think it was Gottschalk who came up with it as he tried to get it down low to Hessing. Walker has it, gets it to Graham in the high court area for Santa Clara. Harris on her defensively at the top of the three. Pass goes left side to Walker. She'll pull up from 18 feet out. It's off the rim, no good. And a long rebound goes out of bounds off of Kronk as Lee and Kronk went for it, and it goes out of bounds off Kronk. Boise State ball. Lee comes out of the game now for Boise State, replaced by Nadia Begay. And Harris will bring it up the floor. Right now, the Broncos have basically a three-guard offense as they've got Harris, Jess Thompson, and Begay on the floor. Begay has it, skip pass right side to Capolino, puts up an 18-footer. It's good, and it's a 44-42 ball game in favor of Santa Clara. The Broncos of Santa Clara get it out to Kronk, wide open for a three on the right wing. She drains it as Boise State went for the double team down low and paid the price for it. Boise State has it. Tasha Harris gets it to Jess Thompson, right wing. Gets it down low to Hessing. Hessing bank shot is long as she shot over Gonnerman, and the rebound by Graham of Santa Clara. Graham gets it left wing to Kronk for three. Wide open. Boise State late getting down the floor, and it's back to an 8-point lead for Santa Clara with 13:13 to go and a timeout called by Coach Presnell of Boise State. It's going to be a full media break, so let's take a timeout and send it back to the studio. It's 50-42, Santa Clara over Boise State. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
To the Taco Bell Arena. Here we go.
Boise, Idaho. You listen to Boise State women's basketball live on Boise State Radio. KBSU AM 730 in Boise, KEZJ AM 1450 in Twin Falls, and KBSK FM 89.9 in McCall. Boise State ball. They're down by 8 points, 50-42, 13-13 to go here in the ball game. You got Capolino, Harris, Begay, Jess Thompson, and Stewart on the floor for Boise State. Harris gets up the floor, goes high right side to Jess Thompson, out top to Begay. Begay starts her dribble, moves around the top, goes left side to Harris, back to Jess Thompson at the top. Starts her dribble, moves high right wing. Bounce pass down the right side to Begay into Amanda Stewart. And we're going to have a foul on Gonnerman. Check that. It's going to be on Graham. That'll be her third with 12:52 to go. And team foul 3. Each team with 3 fouls. Team fouls called on them now. Begay will inbound it right corner to Harris. She'll back it up. Gets it to Begay. Open for 3. She drains it from the right corner. And it's a 5-point ball game. 50-45 in favor of Santa Clara. Graham gets it up the floor. Gets it out top to Gonnerman. She's still with it. Capolino Gardner. Goes right side to Graham. Harris on her. 12:33 to go. Bounce pass to Gottschalk. High right side. Stewart on her. Skip pass left side to Gonnerman. Puts up a 17-footer. It's an air ball. Rebound Gottschalk. She'll kick out right side to Walker for 3. It's going to be off to the left. Rebound Gottschalk. Puts up an ugly scoop shot. Kind of a prayer. And she's bailed out by Capolino, who fouls her. And boy, the rebounding going the way of Santa Clara here in this ball game, not what the Boise State Broncos expected. First free throw by Jen Gachalk is good. It's 51-45. Second one's up and good as well. 52-45, 7-point Santa Clara lead. Full court press being put on by Santa Clara, and the Broncos break it easily as Begay finds Jess Thompson on the right wing. They're looking good trap. They get it out top to Capolino. Left side to Begay, open for a three off the rim. No good. Rebound tapped out by Capolino to Nadia Begay, and Boise State resets. Jess Thompson has it high right side, drives inside the right wing, cut off. Puts up a 17-footer off the rim, no good. Rebound stolen out of the hands of Gachalk by Begay, and Boise State resets. Gets it out top to Capolino, left side to Thompson. And Thompson's going to be fouled by Walker, who is holding on to her arm. And it's team foul 4 on Santa Clara, and I believe the first on Walker. It is the first on Walker, and we've reached our under 12-minute media break. Let's take a timeout. It's 52-45. We're going to send it back to the studio with Santa Clara leading Boise State. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio. I'm in Taco Bell Arena, Boise State ball. Capolino inbounds it to Harris. They're joined by Stewart, Jess Thompson, and Begay. No changes. Begay with it, gets it back to Capolino, puts up a 4-footer left baseline. No good. Rebound fought over, and Gachalk comes up with it for Santa Clara. She gets it off the Graham. They're joined by Walker. Monteith is back in. Walker throws up an early, long, ugly three-pointer. No good. Rebound knocked into the hands of Jess Thompson. Boise State brings it up quickly. And Tasha Harris has it, and she'll slow it down. Out to Thompson, back to Harris on the right wing. Out top to Capolino. Dribbles it once, gets it back to Harris. Harris drives inside the wing, underneath the hoop, kicks it off to Capolino, drives to center of the key, and puts it up from 3 feet out. It's good, and it's a 52-47 game in favor of Santa Clara. Monteith with it out top, right side to Walker. Walker lobs it down low to Monteith. Layup is in and out, no good. Rebound, Capolino. Boise State with the ball. Harris has it up the floor. Goes down the high right side to Jess Thompson. Out high to Begay. Begay will bring it out to the top of the arc. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Harris, high left wing. Drives inside the wing and then backs up into the corner. Kicks it out to Jess Thompson. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Thompson with it out high right side. Gets it to Begay right wing. Puts up the three. It's going to be way short, and a rebound by Gachalk of Santa Clara. And a long down court baseball pass to Walker. Walker's layup is long. No good. Rebound to Stewart. Up to Begay. Up to Harris for three. No good. Rebound fought over. Knocked loose. And it's going to be a tie ball, I believe. And that should belong to Boise State as it's getting pretty rough out there. I checked that. It is Boise State ball. Harris and Stewart check out of the game. Santa Clara ball. Hessing and Galassi check in. A lot of rough play down there on both teams. Fortunately, nobody's hurt. 10:02 to go here. It's still a 5-point ball game. Graham brings it up the floor for Santa Clara. Goes right side to Gottschalk. Out high to Graham. Back to Cronk out top. Just Thompson on her defensively. Gets around, drives to center of the key, lays it up underhand, no good. Rebound, Begay. Quickly up the floor to Galassi on the fast break. Spins, puts up the layup. It's good. Count it. And Walker fouls her on the shot. And that sends Jenna Galassi to the free throw line for your conventional three-point play. 9:39 to go. Second personal on Walker. And Galassi going to the free throw line for Boise State. Has not been there this year. Free throws up and good. And it's a 2-point ball game. Graham brings it up the floor for Santa Clara. 9:36 to go. Galassi with the ball. Ball knocked loose by Thompson. Galassi picks it up. 2-on-2 fast break. Thompson takes it, banks it up too hard. Rebound Monteith. She would have been better off to dish it off to Galassi that time. It was wide open for an easy jumper. Cronk fakes the three, drives the left baseline, cut off, kicks it back out to Graham. And Graham has it high left side. Down the left wing to Walker. Walker drives on Begay. Runs over the top of Hesse. Nothing called. And shots missed and put back up in by Gashal. And boy, there was either a charge or a block there. And Boise State quickly on the counterattack. Galashi's shot is blocked. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in. And it's back to a 2-point ball game with 8:53 to go here in the first half. In the ball game, and a 30-second timeout by Santa Clara. So we'll keep it here with 8:53 to go. It's Santa Clara 54, Boise State 52. Santa Clara is led by as many as 8 points in this game. Boise State's largest lead has been 4, and Santa Clara had taken a 3-point lead into the half. They've led the entire second period. As the two teams kind of yo-yo back and forth between 8 and 3 points. Or 8 and 2 points. On the floor for Boise State, Santa Clara will have the ball as Galassi, Hessing, Harris, Begay, and Capolino. No changes for Boise State. For Santa Clara, you got Graham, Monteith, got Schulk, looks like Cronk, and Walker. Inbound pass goes to Graham. Begay will shadow her the whole way up the floor as they cross the midcourt stripe. Graham has it. Bounce pass high left to Monteith. Out top to Schulk. She'll hand it off to Graham. Graham drives to center of the key. Cut off. Kicks it left baseline to Monteith for a jumper from about 16 feet out. It's good. And it's 56-52. Santa Clara on top. Boise State with the ball. Begay has it. Gets out top to Galassi. Galassi goes left wing to Harris. She'll drive to the baseline. Gets around her defender. Dishes it off right wing to Galassi from 18 feet out. It's good. And it's 56-54. Santa Clara on top. Graham has it. Kicks it down the right corner to Walker. Inside to Gashal. Goes against Hessing. Shots up. Almost popped out, but it rolls back in. And it's 58-54 as the team's trading baskets here. With 7:59 to go here in the ball game. Begay has it, goes right corner to Capolino. Capolino starts her dribble, gets it out to Begay, high right side, out top to Harris. Harris has Graham on her defensively. She'll drive the left side of the key, and she's fouled on the drive by Graham. I believe that would be number 4 on Ashley Graham. It is her 4th personal foul on the point guard for Santa Clara. Anna Martin will now check in, replacing Gitschulk, I believe. And we've got our under 8-minute media break. Let's take a timeout and send it back to the studio. 7:42 to go in the ball game. It's Santa Clara by 4, 58-54 over Boise State. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio. See Idaho, 7:42 to go. Santa Clara by 4, 58-54. Boise State ball. Galassi will inbound it from the left baseline. Gets in the left corner to Begay. Puts up the three off the rim. No good. And it looks like Martin will come up with it for Santa Clara. Gets it off to Walker. She'll quickly get it up the floor for Santa Clara. Goes high left side. Bounce pass down low to Gachalt. She'll go around Hessing. Puts up a reverse layup. It's long. No good. Rebound Capolino of Boise State. Harris with it. Goes out top to Capolino. Left side to Galassi. Back to Capolino. Left baseline wide open. Jumper up and long. No good. Rebound Walker. Walker with the ball. Brings it up the floor. Gets around her defender. Drives the left side of the key. Lays it up and in. Boise State pretty slow getting back that time. Post players didn't ever turn around and look to help. And it's back to a 6-point lead for Santa Clara with 6:58 to go here in the ball game. Capolino gets the ball from Begay, drives, puts a shot up short. It's no good. And rebound by Graham. Capolino steals the ball. They get it back to Galassi. She'll drive the right post. He lays it up, no good. And she draws the foul, I believe, on Kronk. Bodies flying all over that time as Graham came up with a rebound way over on the left side. Tried to kick it back as she was sitting on the floor. And it went right into the hands of Capolino. Unfortunately, the Broncos weren't able to convert it, but Galassi goes to the free throw line for 2. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Misses the first one. Jess Thompson checks in, replacing Boise State's Nadia Begay. And Jen Gashulk checks out for Santa Clara, replaced by Ashley Gonnerman. Second free throw up and good. It's a 5-point ball game now in favor of Santa Clara. 6:42 to go here. It's 60-55. Walker brings it up the floor. Goes high right side to Gonnerman. Back out top to Monteith. Left side to Walker. Monteith open on the right baseline. She turned around, looks, she doesn't. Kicks it out to Kronk. Left side now to Walker. They get it down low to Gonnerman. Turn around jumper, long, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Santa Clara as both Kronk and Martin were down there. And it's Boise State ball with 6:19 to go in the ball game. Down by 5 as Boise State trails Santa Clara. Harris brings it up the floor for Boise State. Moves around a screen. They look to trap. Gets it to Capolino. Down the right side to Jess Thompson. And she thought about the 3, and as she was getting ready to take it, she decides to drive and stutter steps and is called for traveling. 6:07 to go. It's only the 13th turnover of the game for Boise State. 14 for Santa Clara. Walker gets the ball up the floor. Hands it off to Kronk in the high court area. Starts her dribble. Bounce pass to Monteith. High left side to Kronk. Drives the left baseline. Puts up the shot. It's off the rim. No good. And the rebound yanked out of the hands of Kronk by Jess Thompson. And Boise State has the ball. Galassi gets it up the floor. Goes left side to Harris. Harris goes out top to Galassi. Now high right side to Jess Thompson. Down low to Hessing. Shots up. Boy, all sorts of contact. And once again, nothing called that time. Rebound was by Monteith. And it's tied up by Michelle Hessing. I believe the possession will go to Boise State with the arrow. Purvis checks back in the game, replacing Kronk for Santa Clara. It is Boise State ball. Galassi will inbound it from the right baseline. Gets it out left baseline to Michelle Hessing. Pull-up jumper about 15 feet out is good. And it's 60-57. Santa Clara on top. Walker gets it up the floor. Out top to Gonnerman. High right side to Martin. Martin driving down the wing. Picks up her dribble. Gets it inside to Monteith. She'll drive against Capolino. Hook shot up. Good. Count it. Didn't look like there was a lot of contact there, but enough for the official to see it. And it's 62-57, pending the free throw by Monteith with 5:06 to go. Jackie Lee will check into the game for Boise State, replacing Jess Thompson, and Jackie Thompson comes in to replace Rebecca Capolino. Jackie Thompson's been on the bench since about the 17-minute mark when she picked up her third personal foul. And Monteith at the line for the free throw. It's up and good. And it's a 6-point lead now for Santa Clara. Harris gets it up the floor, gets to Jackie Thompson, left side to Lee. Back to Jackie Thompson, drives the baseline, puts up the shot. It's blocked by Gonnerman. And gets it out to Walker. Walker drives the length of the floor, takes on Harris, puts it up. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, Lee of Boise State. And Lee will bring it up the floor. Needs to watch out from behind. Picks up her dribble, gets it off to Harris. 4:37 to go. Boise State down by 6. Galassi with the ball, out high to Lee. Lee gets it left corner to Harris. Harris drives inside the key, spins. Shot is blocked and out of bounds by Monteith. And it'll be 8 seconds on the shot clock. And 4:23, they'd accidentally reset the shot clock, and it's 8 seconds on the shot clock. Boise State ball. Lee will inbound it from the left baseline. Oh, boy. Bad pass by Lee and bounce. Just kind of lightly lobbed it. Walker steps inside, intercepts it. Drives, puts up the shot, no good, and a foul on Tasha Harris. And, boy, sometimes those passes, they're just going to kill you. As she didn't lob it at all. She just basically threw it to her, even though you knew it was trying to go to Harris. She didn't even get it up over the top of Walker, who easily intercepted it. And now you're going to have Walker going to the free throw line for for 2. She was fouled in the act of shooting. It's up and good. And Santa Clara is a pretty solid free throw shooting team. You don't necessarily want to foul them. It's 64-57. Santa Clara by 7. Make it 8 as she sinks the second free throw. Harris brings it up the floor, goes right side to Galassi. Back out top to Jackie Thompson to Harris. They try to get it into Hess. He knocked loose. Lee picks it up. Gets it to the right side now to Galassi. Galassi drives the right baseline, puts up the shot. It's good. She had to get between 2 defenders. And it's 59-65. Boise State down by 6 with 3:55 to go here in the game. Garnerman goes left side to Martin. Martin being guarded by Galassi. And they get it into Monteith. She's going to back up against Jackie Thompson. Shot is long, no good. Rebound Hessing up to Harris. Over to Lee. Lee drives the left baseline. Lays it up and in. And it's 65-61. Boise State within 4. 3:33 to go. And a timeout called by Santa Clara. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as Boise State trails it by 4. The Broncos of Boise State will be back in action this coming Friday night in Eugene, Oregon when they travel to the Oregon Thanksgiving Tournament. They open up against the host, University of Oregon Ducks, out of the Pac-10 Conference. They are 2-0 going into that ball game with wins over Long Beach State and UC Santa Barbara on the road. They will then play the winner of Utah or Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh is 3-0 going to that game. Played anybody I've heard of before. However, Utah is 1-2 with losses to Fresno State. Can't remember who the other loss was to, with their only win coming against Utah Valley State the other night in Orem, Utah. Both teams back onto the floor. Santa Clara ball for Boise State. No changes. Galassi, Jackie Thompson, Jackie Lee, Harris, and Hessing. Inbound pass goes from Martin to Walker. They've got Purvis into the game now, along with Gonnerman and Monteith. Purvis with it. They go left side to Gonnerman. Tries to dish it back to Walker. Ball intercepted by Harris. Harris dishes to Lee on the fast break. They lay it up and in. And the Broncos are within 2 points with 3:13 to go here in the ball game. Walker gets it up the floor. Gonnerman fakes the 3. Cut off by Hessing. Then to get it back out to Walker. Fans calling for a traveling call on Gonnerman. They aren't going to get it. They get it out to Monteith. Left side to Walker. Back out top to Purvis. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Purvis with it. Drives on Lee. Drives to lays an underhand scoop shot up. It's way long. No good. Rebound Jackie Thompson of Boise State. And the Boise State Broncos can tie it with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. Harris has it out top. Santa Clara looks like they want to try and trap. Harris still with it. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it over to the top to Jackie Thompson. Down the left wing to Lee. Lee gets it to Jackie Thompson. Back out to Hessing. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Good. And we're tied at 65 with 2:23 to go here in the ball game. Walker gets it up top to Gonnerman. Right side now to Purvis. Purvis on the right sideline. Goes out top. And a traveling call on purpose. She was trying to get it down low to Monteith. Kicked it out to Walker. And instead, she in the process, picked up her pivot foot. And it's Boise State ball. We've reached our under 4-minute media break. Let's take a timeout. Send it back to the studios as the Boise State Broncos are rallying here. They've tied it up at 65-all with 2:11 to go in the game. You're listening to Bronco Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
Basket, Tracy Walker. Foul on number 3, Chandis Crump. Fourth personal, team foul 8 out of Santa Clara. Jackie Lee shooting 1-1. Santa Clara ball.
By Boise State, down by 2. Inbound pass goes to Geschalk. She's going to try and drive it. Oh, she walks with it, gets away with it. Gets it off to Graham. Graham will bring it up across the midcourt stripe. 20 seconds on the shot clock. They go right side to Cronk. Colossi on her, down low to Graham. Graham will pull it back out, gets it to Geschalk. Kicks it left side to Monteith. Out top to Graham. Graham drives the right side of the key, tries to dish it off to Geschalk, who had a wide open lane to the right post. Didn't take it, tried to dish it. It goes out of bounds off Boise State with 1 minute to go. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound pass goes to Cronk. Grassi on her defensively. She'll put up the shot. No good. Rebound knocked around, and Jackie Thompson comes up with it for Boise State. Chance to tie it for Boise State with a 2. Take the lead with a 3. Harris has it. Drives inside the key. Gets it back out to Galassi. And a timeout called by Boise State with 42.8 seconds to go. Down by 2. We'll keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout, I believe. And actually, it's going to be a full one. Let's send it back to the studio. We'll keep it here. Once again, 42.8 seconds to go. Santa Clara with a 2-point lead. Nadia Begay will check into the game now, replacing Jess Thompson, I believe. As Boise State can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. 42.8 seconds to go here in the ball game. Boise State 2-0 coming in this game. Santa Clara 2-1. Fourth meeting all time between these two schools. And this is the final of 3 home games to open the season for Boise State as they'll hit the road for the next 3 games. Both teams getting their last minute second instructions here as the buzzer sounds. And boy, we've had a solid night from Jenna Galassi, 12 points, 2 rebounds. And she came into the game without any points. Or check that, she did have 4.5. She averaged 4.5 points. I was looking at Reyes. That's her career. She had 2 points against Portland, Jackie Thompson inbounds it to Tasha Harris. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Harris moves to the top of the arc. Out top now. Needs 7 seconds on the shot clock. Drives the center of the key. And there's going to be a blocking foul called on Geschalk. And boy, that could have gone either way there. Now we'll send Tasha Harris to the foul line. And it'll be the 1-and-1. That's the 9th team foul, I believe, on Santa Clara. Graham checks in, replacing Kimya Giolu. Free throw by Harris is up. No good. Rebound, Hessing of Boise State. Gets it off to Harris. She'll start her dribble, moves to the top of the arc. Broncos standing around. They need to move now. Harris has it. They come out to trap her. They get to Jackie Thompson. Thompson gets it down low to Hessing. It's knocked loose and stolen. And they're going to have to foul somebody quickly. And they're going to reach out and foul Walker as they force the pass down to the post. And it wasn't a good look. And it looks like Santa Clara could ice it with both free throws. It's going to be a 1-and-1. And Yasmin Kimyagiolu checks in. And a timeout called by Boise State. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 6.3 seconds to go. Santa Clara entered the game hitting 78% of their free throws. Actually, they are going to make it a full media break. Actually, no, it's only a 30-second one. So we'll keep it here. And Santa Clara came into the game hitting 78% of their free throws. Boise State hitting 75% of their free throws. And it's going to be a big 1-and-1 for Santa Clara as they come up to the floor here. 6.3 seconds to go. Boise State had their chances here in the late going. They also missed several layups in the first half that could come back to bite them here. No changes for the Broncos. We got Jackie Thompson, Nadia Begay, Tasha Harris, Jenna Galassi, and Michelle Hessing on the floor. For Santa Clara, they've got Tracy Walker at the free throw line. Martin. It looks like Monteith. Front end, no good. It hits the front of the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Santa Clara. Boise State ball with 2.8 seconds to go and a timeout. And Santa Clara's coach arguing the call because it's the last timeout for Boise State. They got to go the length of the floor of 2.8 seconds to go. We'll look for the full court press by Santa Clara as Boise State trails it by 2, 67-65 to Santa Clara. Looks like Rebecca Capolino is going to check into the game. So you're going to have Capolino, Hessing, Begay, Galassi, and Tasha Harris on the floor. Capolino, a three-point shooter. For Santa Clara, you've got Monteith, Walker, Kimyagiolu, Martin, and Geschalk. Full court pass goes down the floor. It's going to be intercepted and actually it's going to go out of bounds off of Santa Clara with about, I think, a second left. So it'll be Boise State ball. Basically, they're going to have to catch and shoot at the same time. Four-tenths of a second left. They're going to have to catch and shoot. And boy, Tasha Harris got it. Went up for the shot. It was knocked to the floor. They're not going to call anything. Boy, she was hammered to the floor. And Santa Clara will win it by 2, 67-65. And unfortunately, the Broncos lost to a good team, but they had their chances, just didn't finish it out and take care of the ball and their opportunities. And they'll fall to 2-1 as Santa Clara improves to 3-1 on the year. Let's go ahead and take a media break as I wait for the coach to get here for the post-game show. Once again, at the final score, 67-65, Santa Clara over Boise State. You've been listening to Boise State Women's Basketball live on Boise State Radio.
Time now for the Cardinals Junior in-your-face player of the game. Tonight, honor goes to sophomore forward, Jenna Galassi. Jenna was 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, had 2 rebounds, and ended the night with 12 points. That's your Cardinals Junior in-your-face player of the game. Check out Bronco Vision as we get ready for tonight's play of the game, brought to you by Taco Bell. Again, if you'd like to stick around to get some autographs, we do have some posters that the ladies will be autographing. And we do have a score with about 6 minutes left to go. It is Colorado State 58,